Hey everyone, this is Roger D, and welcome to the Amify training program. I am super excited to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we start, before we get into all this training and this good stuff, I want to let you know that Barry, myself, Mike, the whole team at Really Successful, we really appreciate you joining us for this program. We appreciate your purchase. We appreciate you, taking the leap of faith here and joining us and learning from us. And we absolutely could not do this without you guys. So we appreciate you. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for your purchase. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And I want to make sure that I bring as much content and as much great value to you as I can. So I'm super excited to get going. On this first training session, we're going to talk about things like getting into the right market. And a lot of people say, finding the right niche is the hardest thing, finding the right type of market, the right type of product, and landing suppliers and stuff like that. So I want to give you guys a lot of the meat and potatoes today so that you can really go out there and start doing this and understand, how I do this. So I want you guys to know that today will be a little bit intense. It'll be about an hour or so, but you'll get a lot of great value. You'll get to kind of see in my mind how I pick and choose products and niches. So I'm super excited to get going. So here's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about niche research, product research. I'm going to talk to you about my e-commerce mindset. And I didn't have this mindset when I first started out. I really didn't. I guess it came with spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, probably close to $1.2, $1.3 million worth of Facebook ads in the last year alone. You kind of get this mindset. You kind of understand how things work. And that's what I want to share with you guys, that maybe you can, skip a few steps and get into something really quickly and understand my mindset and where all of this fits in. So I am super excited to get you guys going. We're also going to talk about Ninja Spy Tactics and Ninja Spy Tactics as well as validation and stuff like that, which I think are some of your biggest hurdles right now to anyone trying to get into this kind of a business. If finding the right niche and product has been your biggest hurdle, right? Yes, in the chat box. I just want to see, if that really has been one of your biggest demise, as they say. Big time. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. 100%. Yes. Everyone here. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, what the heck do I look for when trying to find the best niche or the best type of product to test out? So, what do I look for? Again, I come from a bit of a different mindset than you guys. I've got this, e-commerce mindset. I've done this for a long time now, and I can sort of spot, a good winner when I see one. One of the things that I truly believe is that you have to hit somewhere something of passion. And to give you an example of that, like I'm a real tech freak. I love anything that has to do with weird technology, things that enhance my mind, all kinds of stuff like that, right? Like I like technology, wearable technology and stuff like that. So on Facebook, I see a lot of ads that have to do with that. And one of the ads that I saw was an ad about a wearable. It's not like they're not glasses, but they're kind of like a bit of a headset. They kind of look like those sleep things when you're trying to sleep, and it's got light technology where it's light. And it's got meditation, and it helps you revive your neurology and all this kind of really weird stuff. But their video caught me. Like that catches my attention. I'm passionate about this. Like I can talk about gadgets and Macs and iPhones and stuff all day. So that is obviously my passion for me, right? So I'm passionate. I buy stuff all the time. I don't have an issue spending $500 on a cool gadget. Okay, I really don't. The other thing that I look for is making sure that I'm always into a proven buyer's market. So the tech world, is obviously a pretty proven buyer's market, right? Like, Apple is making billions of dollars, and anyone who's buying tech, it's a proven buyer's market. The dog niche is a proven buyer's market. Dog lovers will spend and spend and spend. Here's a great example, okay? And I love markets that the logic, your money logic goes right out of the window. And here's one of the best markets for that: weddings. Okay, my neighbors are getting married, and the wife's like super excited, and she's like, "Oh gosh, we have like 163 guests," and I'm like, "Whoa, that's crazy." Right? And the husband's like, no, what's crazy is that it's $150 a head for just the food. So right there, they're in for, I don't know how much, but 30, 40, $50,000 worth just of food for one night. You're serving a meal, and that meal is going to cost you 30, 40, $50,000. Plus everything else, the dress, the ring, everything else. Like, to me, it does not make sense. But for a passionate buyer's market, it makes complete sense to them. Right? I get it in the chat box if you understand this. Okay? There are certain markets where people will just buy. If you put the right thing in front of them, they will just buy. So what are you trying to do as an e-commerce, marketer is, one, find that ridiculous market that buys up a lot of stuff. Two, find an amazing visual. And this is going to be one of our keywords for today. It's visual, 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 visual. Find a very powerful visual product that you can put in front of them and stop them in their tracks and make them want to buy. That's how I've made close to $1 million this year alone in profits off of one business. I have a passionate market, and I have a very visual product where people just see it and they go, oh my God, I want to buy that. Okay. Here's a big thing. A lot of you guys have been going on AliExpress and building out your stores, and you're kind of like putting up pictures of what you're selling, and that's it. Like, you're not creating that excitement because it's not a visual showstopper. It's not something where people go, oh my God, I need to buy that, right? So that's what's going on. It's really that. Like, it's, your biggest hurdle right now is being able to find the market, the buyer's market, and then create something visual so that when you advertise it on Facebook, it stops them in their tracks and it gets them to want to buy. Write down light bulb if this is a little bit of a light bulb moment, because if you can understand that, you can make a ton of money. It's the market, a rabid buyer's market, and a visual product that you can either turn into a video, or if it's a passion type niche where you can write something on a shirt or something like that. Like, it has got to be extremely show stopping. If it's not, you're going to get killed by the competition. Okay, you're going to get killed by the competition because people are getting really good at this e-commerce stuff, and guys like me will kill you, because if you just put a picture of a cute dog toy that you found on AliExpress and you put it up and you advertise it to dog lovers and you say, hey, get this dog toy, it's great, the dog will love it, that's not going to work. If I come in as a true e-commerce marketer and buy the toy from AliExpress, get it shipped to my house, and then have my dog play with the toy and show the sheer excitement of my dog as he's playing with this toy, and how great the toy, works, and how the dog just loves it, and the dog's running from one place to another and he's playing with the toy. Do you guys see how this is way different than just putting up a picture of a random dog toy, right? Emotion. The video creates emotion. Seeing another dog playing with it, they see their dog playing with it, and they're like, man, I want my dog to have that type of fun and emotion. Write down 100% if you agree with me and this makes sense to you in the chat box. I need you guys to understand this, okay? Okay. People are saying yes, yes, yes. All right. Perfect. Everyone's giving me 100%. So again, back in the day, you could have just put a nice picture of a dog toy and probably sold a couple because the traffic was so cheap. But now marketers like myself were coming in and just creating some really good marketing. And let me give you maybe a couple of examples of that. So let me go into Facebook here. Give me one quick second, guys. I'm just logging in. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Give me one quick second here, guys. All right. Okay, so if I load up my Facebook, I'm going to go to... all right, so let me give you an example. And of course, my computer is acting up right now. There's this company out there that came out with these bags. They're called layaway bags. And you can literally, these bags, you can pretty much, blow them up and they become almost like a bed. So let me just go to YouTube and show you what I mean. Just trying to find, and bear with me, guys. My computer is acting up. All right, so here we go. All right, I've got the video here. So basically it's this video and there's this person. Okay, and they basically just show you how easy it is to, throw up this bed. So again, it's like, it's pretty cool because here's another one. Right, so they've got this beautiful girl, she's got this bag, she's rolling it up, and that's it. She's laying on her bag, and this model's there, and it's got the lights going, and it looks relaxing, and they're by the pool and stuff. They've got the baby going in there. So do you see how this is much better marketing than if they just threw up a picture of the bag with the lady on the bag? Like, do you see how this is much more powerful than just having a picture of this guy on the bag? No, they show you that you can roll up the bag. They show you that you can, get on the bag. They put this beautiful lady in there. I'm not saying that everything that you are doing has to be a major production, but I just want you to understand, guys, that marketing a product, okay, on e-commerce needs to be a little bit more than just throwing up a picture of a bag with someone laying on it. Does this make sense to you guys? I need you guys to all understand this because it's the number one reason you're failing right now. You are not creating visual marketing on Facebook. You are not creating show-stopping marketing on Facebook. So everyone who's throwing up a random picture of something and hoping that it just crushes it, you're dreaming. Okay, you're absolutely dreaming. The only time, the only time that this can work, is by throwing up images is in a extremely passionate niche. And I'm going to share with you one of my older niches here. But as you can see, this would work extremely well, guys. Here's a photo. When you're in a niche where they just see the passion, like they just see, like, don't let the eyeliner perfume and don't let the eyeliner and perfume fool you. I can go from makeup to crazy baseball mom in 4 seconds flat. those are the types of things that you don't need a video. When you're hitting the passion niche where the text is enough to get someone to want to share and push things out, then you're fine. Okay, but most of the times, you do need the video. If you're doing any type of product that you're actually selling a product and there's no passion behind it, I would recommend um, you know uh, I would absolutely recommend creating a video or something, okay, that really captures the attention. And this is like one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in the last couple of years, guys, is that if you're hitting the passion, you're fine. If you're not hitting the passion, you need to be doing some kind of video or something to stop people in their tracks. Okay, so um, if you are drop shipping products, a great question came in and says, "Hey, if I'm drop shipping products from AliExpress, should I get one of the products in stock?" Yes. Yeah, get one shipped to you. They're cheap. Get a product. If you have something that you could probably sell, get a product, get behind it, get the product. Okay, who wants to see a winner? Like, who wants to see an absolute winner? Who wants to see me finding an absolute winner right now? And how I would absolutely transform this into a show-stopping product, and how anyone here on this call could do this with an iPhone, and really simply, a couple of bucks on Fiverr. Okay, so because I want you guys to see this, I really want you guys to understand this. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here in Amazon, and I'm going to go in departments, um, and I'm going to go into home and then kitchen and dining. People who, like myself, who love to cook, will buy all kinds of stupid stuff. Okay, we will. We'll buy all kinds of random stupid stuff. Okay. And one of the things that I like to do is go to a category like this and then click on the best sellers tab, because that'll tell me what really is selling quite well. Okay. Now, if I know what is selling, then what does that tell me? It's a good indicator, right? It's a really good indicator as to if there's an actual market for whatever it is that I want to start selling. So what I'll do is I'll start looking and trying to see if there's anything that could be visually really cool. Okay, if anything could be visually very interesting. So I'm going through these and I'm taking a quick look. Okay, and I'm trying to find something that could be a bit of a showstopper. And this catches my eye right here. Okay, this catches my eye. There's over 8,000 customer reviews, so they're selling a crap ton of this stuff. Okay, they're selling a ton. Okay, they sell probably 300 a day, if not more. So this could this be a show? If I just put an image of this product, is this a showstopper? Right? Yes or no? If I just put an image of this product, let's say I find a supplier and they send me a picture of the product, would that be a showstopper of a wow, this is really cool, right? Of course not. It's not, right? It really isn't. So here's what I do. Here's what I like to do, and this is one of my biggest secrets. You guys are getting one of my biggest secrets. I will go and get the keyword, okay? And if I want to see if it could be a very visual type, of a product, I go to YouTube and I paste in the keyword of the product. And then what I do is I look at a video, and if I see that, oh my God, this is really cool, like this could be a show-stopping product if it was just a quick demo of the product, then I know I could sell it. So look, I don't want to see how it's built. I don't want to see, how you put it together. I don't care about that. So I'm going to go right to the meat and potatoes, which is right here. So imagine if you're, someone who loves to cook, and you see this video in your news feed on Facebook. Someone takes this, and they put it on there, and then voila, they start getting this beautiful cucumber spiral, within seconds. And I would change the angle there, and so you just see the cucumber, the spiral coming out of the cucumber. And then I would make the video go where they, right here, where they show, all the spiraling action happen. So again, give me a big yes or a big no. If you are a chef or something like that, it's a zucchini. Sorry. Yeah, cucumbers would make a pretty big mess. Give me a big yes or a no in the chat box if you now see how this could be turned into a showstopper, right? If I'm on Facebook and I see this zucchini getting sliced and diced and spiraled very quickly, and it's like, wow, look at that! Like imagine putting that on a salad or something like that. So, do you guys see how easy this really could be? You don't need to have a production team. You can just have your iPhone and get the spiral tool, buy it for $20 or whatever, and then create an awesome video. And tons of people you could target on Facebook would love to have a tool like this. And here's the thing, guys. Does this tool sell? Do people who like to cook buy this tool? Yes, because we're in Amazon, and Amazon is telling us, hey, buddy, this is one of the best-selling products on Amazon. It's got like 9,000 reviews, right? Does this make sense? Does this make sense, guys? Right? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to then take vegetable spiral slicer, okay, and you're going to go into your Amify tool, and you're going to paste that in here, okay, and you're going to do a quick search, and you're going to want to see, what's out there on Amazon, if there's anything quite like it or similar to it, okay? And then all your listings are going to come up. Okay, and it doesn't have to be the exact same tool. It can be different. They buy any kind of tool that does, that does some spiral stuff. But look, you can buy pretty much the same one here, guys, for about $15. Right here. Yeah, $16.88. That's for one. If you start buying 100 a day, you could probably get the price down to $12 or $13 a piece. Okay, $12 or $13 a piece, and you can see we've got all these other kinds of of tools that are being sold right now on AliExpress and on Amazon. So the demand is certainly there. Okay, the demand is there. You can find a supplier. I'm pretty sure they'll be more than happy to e-package this for you. Let's click on there to see what it looks like. $16.88. They've got great feedback here, so they probably ship very quickly. Shipping and payment. I'm going to go US here because that's where my market's at. So I'm going to go United States. United States. And they offer free shipping. So I'm sure you can contact them and say, hey, I want to do e-packet. What's the cost? It'll probably be $2 or $3 or whatever. But this is certainly doable. And you can sell this for $39.95 all day long, even if it's cheaper on Amazon because they're trying to win that box. They want to keep selling it. You can sell this for a lot more. I sell most of my products for a lot more than what they sell on Amazon. Okay, it's an impulse buy. People are on Facebook, they're bored, they see this tool, they go, wow, this is really cool, I want one, and then they buy. Okay, that's how it works. All right, give me a big OMG in the chat box if this so far has been a bit of a oh my gosh moment for you. Okay, because a lot of you guys have been doing this really wrong, just throwing up images and like randomly just putting stuff out there. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. All right, let's do another example. We're going to go back into Amazon, and I'm going to do another quick example for you guys so you get some some more ideas. So I'm going to the kitchen section. I love cooking, so I'm going to go back. And you know what? This could be interesting. 1995. It seems like a cool little. Seems like a cool little. I love coffee as well. Anything in the kitchen, you guys will see it. I enjoy. This is a really neat little coffee grinder. People really love coffee, and they love any gadget that they can get their hands on. Okay, so let's check this out. So basically, I'm going to type in coffee grinder into YouTube, and I'm going to see what comes up. And here's the one that's for sale on Amazon. So let's see if there's a bit of a video to be had here. And I'm just looking for something that's neat. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy, but I'm looking for something that's neat, that's interesting. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so you could have a video saying, hey, here's the fastest way in the world, to grind your coffee, using a brand new tool. So whatever. You show it open, okay? And of course, my internet is slow. Okay, you show them putting in the coffee beans. You show it just grinding, grinding for 10 seconds or whatever, and then you show the end product when you throw it in the bowl. So any coffee lover who's right now is using a magic bullet or something like that to grind their coffee, you could put in the benefits, extremely fine, very quick, the professional way to do your coffee, right? And there are literally tons and tons of coffee drinkers out there. Okay, so again, will this be a massive home run? I don't know. They're selling a lot, right? They're selling a lot. Don is saying, how do you tell if it meets all the market checks? Passion, visual products, sells well on Amazon, good AliExpress supplier, but it's hard to get into due to competition. You've mentioned this about women's clothing and jewelry. All right, so again, what I like to do is get into a very specific niche market. If I was trying to appeal to all the women who love jewelry, it'll be very hard because it's hard to like specifically pinpoint someone who loves this specific type of jewelry. Okay, where if it's a cooking tool, well, it'll be a lot easier. Anyone who likes any cooking gadgets, and I'm going to show you in the Facebook Audience Insights in a minute here, but I'm going to show you how you can find those passionate markets. But how do I know if it's a good type of a product? Well, if I look on Amazon, they sold 8,000 of these, okay? So, it tells me that, yeah, I mean, people are buying this stuff up. So coffee drinkers, anyone who drinks coffee, who sees this product will potentially buy it just because they think it's great. It's a nice little tool. It's portable. You can bring it wherever. And it could be a really good tool for coffee drinkers. Same thing with the Tri-Blade, this thing here, right? So it's a proven seller. If it's got 500 to 1,000 reviews or more, or even if it's a visual type of a product where you think a market's going to enjoy it, then start doing your research into it. Does that make sense, Don? Don says, I own 2 of those Krups coffee grinders and I love them. They last forever. That is funny. All right. If you haven't received access to the program or anything like that, go to reallysuccessfulsupport.com or reach out to us and we'll set you up. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, do you guys understand how I research my products? I go to Amazon, I go to departments, and I go into categories. So, let's just go and do one last one here. I'm going to go to sports and outdoors, and I'm going to click on camping and hiking. No clue what's going to show up. Okay, no clue what's going to show up. And okay, if you don't see the bestseller button there, what you can do is go to Google and type in best sellers. Bestseller, and then we're going to do camping equipment, Amazon. Okay, we're going to type that into Google, and then Google's going to give us our bestsellers list. It's usually going to be the first one up there. So in here, you got some really cool things here. Like, this is a really cool market because they like to buy a lot of stuff as well. But look, one of the first things that stood out to me was this LifeStraw, okay, personal water filter. So again, if you put a picture up like this, it's not very appealing. Okay, it's not something where you go, wow, wow, wow. They have 5,000 sales, so it's obviously a buyer's market. People who buy in the outdoor recreational market, thing like that. I would love to have one of these because I do a lot of camping and we do a lot of hiking. So if we're ever stuck somewhere, it'd be cool to have a straw that we can just start drinking water from, and it's clean water. All right, so next, what I would do is take this, go into YouTube. Ah, oh wow, this could be one of the best videos I have ever seen. Can you imagine how this would stop people on Facebook if you saw this, right? Someone's in the sewer and they're drinking the water in the ponds, right? At the toilet, and all these in the muddy, yucky water, grabs the straw and then starts drinking it. Says, "Hey, it's actually really good," right? Like this is an amazing video that would absolutely kill it on YouTube. We just found like $1 million product here, guys. If someone takes this, look at this guy. Oh, this guy's crazy. I don't even want to see this. I don't even want to see this. All right, it's going far, but I like the idea of, you know, mucky water. No, you can't use this video. You're gonna have to create your own. But you could easily create your own video where grab an iPhone and you're like, hey, let's test this straw out. We're going out to the river. We're going out, and testing all these different things, right? So what you would do is you would then go here and then go to your Amify, okay? And then you would do, what is this? It's a water filter straw, okay? And these might be a little bit harder to find, so let's test it out. But I don't know if you guys see how powerful this could be, guys, but this is incredible marketing, okay? Incredible marketing, okay? And look, they buy them at $19 and they sell them on Amazon for 23. We could sell them for a lot more, okay? $8.61, okay? See, they're selling for 15 on Amazon. Same product, the exact same product, okay? So you could create your own brand, guys. You certainly could here. This is a great market to get into. This is a great, I mean, there's $1 million idea right there. Do you guys see how powerful the Amify tool really is? Give me a big yes in the chat box when you get this. Like, it's so awesome to be able to just plug it in there, and then you get all the stats, you get all the numbers, you know what's selling. It's awesome. Okay. And a great point by Courtney. She says, I'd be worried about having a cheap product for the knockoff of the Life Straws. People might get sick. Do I worry about that? Yeah, I mean, make sure the product is good. Test out the product. Don't just randomly do it. But I'm just giving you guys examples. These are just examples of something that you can take as a picture, right? Imagine if this was the picture, okay? And you'd advertise this picture. You'd make no sales from it at all, if not any. And then if you had a video where you see someone going into the Mississippi River, which might be the most, horrific river to drink from in the world, and you see someone doing that, you go, wow, this is crazy, okay? So I hope you guys understand that. Like, I'm just trying to show you guys that you can take a random image and, turn it into something great. The first one will always be the one with the most amount of orders on AliExpress. We did that because we want you guys to find reliable suppliers. So you're always going to see the listing come up from the person who's got the most sales on AliExpress. And then you can go in, and if you want to know if they're a good supplier, you open them up, and then you click on feedback. Okay, and then you can, looks perfect, not used. The filter looks fine, unharmed. Uh, you know, um, Feels sturdy, complete with zipper case. This is a very nice water filter kit. Everything is normal. So it shows you that they're shipping out. People are happy about the product. They like the product when they receive it. So it's just kind of like my little gauge, to knowing if it's, if people are seeing, great results. Always make sure you're not selling trademarked or copywritten stuff. Do your research. I'm not saying to do that. The Life Straw, I'm pretty sure they don't have a copyright on a drinking straw for clean water, because there are multiple companies selling them in the U.S. They're not the only one. So, but do your research. Okay, I'm not a lawyer here. I'm just giving you, giving you the information that you need to start, doing your research. So, what tools are we looking for when we start using Amify, or what are we looking at? Well, on the left-hand side, we have a picture of the product from AliExpress. We have the price of a singular product. If it's a singular product, you can usually lower the price by quite a bit. If you say, hey, listen, I'm going to start ordering 20, 30, 40 a day. What's your best price on that? And I'm going to share with you guys how to find the suppliers and all this other kind of stuff, how to talk to them. But that's going to be the first thing that you look at. Okay, the next thing you want to sort of see this is products from Amazon. You want to see what they're selling at. Okay, so here, I mean, obviously, if they're selling at $22.95, this, they must be getting them for $10 or whatever. Same with this one. Okay, so very cool, lots of good feedback. The other thing that you're looking at is ePacket available. Why do we look for ePacket? They give you a tracking number. It actually ships pretty quickly, guys. I get my client stuff. If you got a good supplier, my clients get their stuff in about 7 to 14 days. So it's pretty quick. Like, it's not like it's, it takes a long time. It's pretty quick. If you just let your customers know up front, hey, by the way, this comes from the manufacturer. It could take, 7 to 10 business days, but you're getting incredible pricing or whatever. Just be upfront about it, and it's not going to be a big thing. ePacket is a shipping method that they use in China, that they can ship very quickly to the U.S., to Europe, and it comes with a USPS tracking number, okay, so that you can track the packages, and you can make sure that you can track your packages for if a dispute comes through on PayPal or a chargeback comes through on Shopify. You can give the tracking number, okay. And I'm going to share with you guys. Yes, ePacket is available for Europe as well. They can ship it ePacket. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. Like, again, I can't teach you guys everything in one session. We have multiple sessions coming up. But yes, ePacket is great. So that's all we're looking for. This is just a comparison tool that shows us comparison to what's selling right now, what we can buy stuff for, and stuff like that. Okay? All right. So that is basically how I find products. The next thing I wanted to share with you guys very quickly so that you can at least get started in all this is what is called, let me just go to the tool here. So the next thing I want to share with you guys is something called Audience Insights. Okay, and some of you may have used the tool before. Audience Insights is great. It's an amazing tool, and it's what allows me to make a lot of money on the old Facebook. So what I wanted to do is I'm going to go here and load up my Audience Insights. Give me one quick second, guys. Again, my computer's being a bit slow today, so I do apologize. All right. All right, so let me just bring this up. I'm going to go to Audience Insights. There we go. Audience Insights. There we go. All right, so if you have a Facebook account, you'll need a Facebook account to start driving the traffic. If you have a Facebook account, you can access what's called Audience Insights. It'll be in your drop-down box here. When you drop down, it'll be under Tools, and you can go to Audience Insights. So let's take for an example that LifeStraw item, the item for the straw. So if you want to get a good idea as to if you might be able to sell this product, I want you guys to help me out here. I'm in Canada. You guys are in the U.S. A lot of you guys. Give me the name of a store. Okay, that give me a name of a store that sells purely just camping or fishing equipment. Cabela's. Okay. So I'm going to go here and say United States and then 18 to whatever. And I'm going to type in Cabela's. Cabela's Outdoor. Okay. All right. So here's what's great about this. It tells us really at first how many active people who are fans of Cabela's, which is a camping outdoor type of a store. So this tells us a general idea of the market size. So it's like, hey, here's roughly what the size of this market is. Okay. So 4 to 5 million people, which is awesome. It's a great market. It's a great big market. It tells me that it's 42% women, 58% men. And really, the age between 18 and 34 is where this market prevails. That's where a lot of this market stays and is very active. What I'd like to do next is click on page likes, and it'll tell me what kind of things or pages that they like. Okay, so look, and if I go down, you'll start to see products and things like that coming up. So Cabela's 2.8 million. Browning, which I don't know what it is. I'm going to click on it. Okay, so it's another type of a camping equipment type of a thing here. Let me see. Yeah, so it's a it seems to be like an outdoor type of a company, like outdoor type of thing. So that's cool. So it's an outdoor store. So that works. That's another great target that we could hit. Mossy Oak, Berkeley Fishing, Chasing Trophy White Falls, Ugly Stick. So we're going to look at what that is because it seems like it's a product. Ugly Stick. Okay, I guess this might just be like a fishing rod. Yeah, it's a fishing rod. It's the name of a company for a fishing rod. So again, this would be really, really good. I mean, again, do you think a fisherman who's outdoors all the time, they're out on the lake, would be interested in a LifeStraw? What happens if they get stranded somewhere while they're fishing, right? Or what happens if they lose their only source of clean water and they're like 3 hours away, right? Or 4 hours away, and did you guys see like how I'm trying to dig into trying to find this market. I don't know this market. I have no clue about this market, right? So I'm just trying to see, is there a market for that? Okay. So it seems like the outdoor type of a market would be great. Would be great for this stuff. The hunting market would be great for this stuff as well. Okay. Hunting market. Okay. That would be another great market to get into. What about the survival niche? Anyone who's afraid of running out of clean water or the end of the world to happen, right? So if I type in survival, okay, and survival kit, that seems to be a brand or something like that, 3 to 3.5 million people, right? Survivalkit.com. So this is a big company. This is awesome. So I can see, the demographics for this. 21% women, 79% men. So this is a more male type of a market. And this market's a little bit older. It goes into the 35 to 44 range. If I click on page likes, I can see that, there's all these awesome things, that you could be awesome types of categories that you could be going after. Okay. So this is really cool, right? This is exactly what I'm looking for. So do you guys see how I'm starting to notice that this is a huge freaking market? And if I know that that market, okay, buys, the LifeStraw because it's just they do. You guys see how I'm pairing the two up right now? I know it's a huge market. Okay. I know that I've got a winning product. Now I just have to create some really great marketing. Okay. So that's how we bridge that gap. And we can start, and all these things, guys, are all things that we're going to be able to test our product to and create ads and test our ad to someone who's a Survival Kit fan. Test our ad to someone who's an AR 500 fan. Test our ad for someone who's an LED Concepts fan. And then out of those, we will get some buyers and people buying and stuff like that. How do I know it's a winning product? Someone just asked, how do I know if it's a winning product? Who can answer that question in the chat box right now? Who can answer that question? How do we know if it's a winning product? Yes, Peter was the first one. Because of Amazon. They're telling me it's a winning product, guys. They've sold thousands. It's one of the best-selling products in the outdoor camping niche. So is this enough to tell me, okay, guys, if I show this product to the right person, they're going to buy it, right? It's a buyer's product. Amazon sales, guys. That's why this is called Amify. You verify it on Amazon. You check it. You make sure there's tons of testimonials for the product. You make sure that it's a very visual type of a product that you can create Facebook ads around. And okay, and you make sure that you can start advertising it to the right market on Facebook. Okay, so that's how my mind works when it comes to finding products. I check the bestsellers lists on Amazon and I start cross-referencing YouTube to make sure that it's a product that could have a very visual effect. If it's a passion niche, like a shirt I showed you guys, the football niche, then you can just go text. If it's a visual product, then you would go visual. Here's the thing, because I know some of you guys will be afraid and you'll go, oh gosh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Watch, I want to share with you guys something really cool. Give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, so in Fiverr, and this is showing you the Canadian prices. But look at this. You can hire this person here, okay, for a basic video, a natural review of your product filmed in a home setting. So standard basic, so she'll just do the video. No background, no logos, no overlays. Just, hey, here's the video, here's the product. And look at this.
Hi, I'm Faye, and welcome to my product demonstration gig. I actually had one of the best performing demo gigs on this site for years with lots and lots of reviews, but I got a little bit overwhelmed because I was doing so much work both on and off Fiverr. So I let that gig go, but I really missed it. Getting to see and play.
Okay, so that cooking product that we had, with the zucchini, do you think she would be great for this type of a product demo, right? So, does this make sense, guys, how you could hire this lady for 40, 50 bucks, spend $20 on the product, $16, have it e-packet shipped to her house, have her do a quick product demo, and you've got your, for less than $60, $70, you've got a product that could really make you a ton of money if it works, okay? And you're placing, you stack the odds in your favor. You've got a product that's showing high buyer intensity on Amazon. You're showing a very passionate audience by using Facebook Insights. Now, all you need to do is connect the two, okay? Joseph says, yes, it does. You're an absolute genius. Wow, that's cool. Very cool. So again, you can get these videos done for cheaper. Like, she's one of the best, but I mean, you can get these done, pretty professional, starting at like $30, $35 or whatever. All right, right here, $6. So if you've got a beauty product or something like that, I've done work with her. She's absolutely amazing, and she's great, and she's really inexpensive. For a basic gig, it's $13 Canadian.
Hi, I'm Deanna, and I'll read your script or do your video testimonial for your business or your product. click on Gig Extras to add a green screen.
Okay. So again, you can spend a ton of money by doing it, $100, or you can just go basic and say do a basic video, or you could do the video yourself. Okay. So I don't want you guys to be afraid of, oh my God, I have to do videos. I need to get these videos. I need to do all this stuff. Don't be afraid of that. Okay. Please don't be afraid. Okay. Be honest with me on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I got this. I see myself doing this. I understand how Roger is doing this. And 1 being, oh my God, I've got to do video. I need to figure out how to make video work. You're super scared. Write 1. Okay. Okay, so a couple of ones, but most people are saying 10s, 10s, 7, 8, 9, 10s, because you can outsource the video very cheaply, very quickly. Okay, very quickly. All right. Arrow says, I have a face for radio. That's fine. Okay, you can use Fiverr and get this stuff done very, very easily. What you can do as well is if you're on Fiverr, you can request a gig. So you can, there's a section, and I'm going to find it for you, but there is a section where you can request, and then you can say, hey, I've got a $20 budget. I need someone to do with a great personality to do a product demo. Product will be shipped at your home, blah, blah, blah. And then people will start applying for your job on Fiverr as well. Let me just log in because I know it's in there when I log in. So give me 1 second. All right, so it's right in here. So when you log into Fiverr, on the left-hand side, it'll say, hi, whatever your name is, post a request, okay? When you click on post a request, it's going to allow you to post a request, okay? And it's going to ask you for your budget. And you can say, hey, I'm looking for someone to do a great product review, product demo of our product. We own a product. It's a zucchini, spiral tool, and I'd love for a woman or a man to do a great product demo. You choose a category. You say how quickly you need this turned around, and then you put your budget. You hit post, and then within a couple of hours, that's going to go live, and you're going to start getting great people starting to request this stuff from you. How could you do this for jewelry? Guys, jewelry is the most powerful thing, okay? If you go here, I'm just trying to find... I'm just trying to find it. There is someone on Fiverr. They do jewelry and stuff like that. All right, here, I think something like this. But again, putting up a picture of a ring is okay. But when you do something like this, where they see the ring at a 360, dimension, and they see the jewelry and it's shiny and it looks stunning, then you understand that it's a lot more powerful than just showing a picture. So if I just showed you a picture of this, you're like, oh, it's nice. But if I show you a clean video of maybe something like this where you can see the jewelry, that's how you. And this is done super easily. They just have basically like something like a spiral, something that spins. I can show you guys some setups. I've got some people who do photography that I know. But again, why not just get something done on Fiverr? If the piece of jewelry you're buying costs $20, $30 or whatever, and you're reselling it for $100, $150, why not just, again, send it to someone on Fiverr, okay? Guys, has this been a helpful first training session? Like on a scale of, 1 to 10, let me know. 10, this is a great start to the first training session. Like, are you guys seeing how I'm just killing it, just doing this kind of stuff? Yeah, people are absolutely seeing this. All right, so that is a wrap up of our first training session. The next training session that we're going to be doing is, I think, on Sunday, 8 or 9 o'clock. Check your emails, you'll get the details. I'm going to be in Vegas with our elite Vegas mastermind members, where they get to spend time with me. I get to look at their campaigns. I help them build their store. It's 4 intense days of just masterminding and giving everything I've got, and me reviewing your stuff, reviewing your store, helping you build your store. You get access to our logo, design team, everything. Is there anyone who would love to join us in Vegas? Like, it's not a cheap program. There's still, I think, 1 or 2 spots left from someone who couldn't make it. They're going to be joining us in November. But this is next week, okay? So if anyone's interested, type in the word Vegas in your phone number. And if you want to join us in Vegas, it is one of the most incredible experiences you'll ever have. I literally spend 16 hours a day with you, sharing with you guys all my insights, my tips, my secrets. You guys get to ask me a ton of questions. You get to know me. Barry's going to be there as well. And it's going to be really, really intense and really powerful. We also offer a stream. So if you can't be in Vegas, but you want access to the full 4 days of nonstop training, write down Vegas with your phone number. That is a lot less expensive than being there live. Again, you'll get most of the stuff that you need here with what I'm going to give you guys, but it all depends on what you need. If you want accountability and coaching, and you want to be there and you want to see how I do it and look over my shoulder and, get to spend time with me and get to mastermind with me and all of this kind of stuff, Vegas is for newbies as well. It is more on the expensive side, but it is for newbies as well. Again, you get to spend a lot of time with us, and you get to know me, and you get me to look at your products, your store. I help you build out your store. I help you install all the right plugins. I make sure that your store is running smoothly. I'm there with you step by step. Okay. So again, if you want an absolute incredible experience, 4 days with myself, Barry, and Mike, it starts next weekend. It starts September 12th in the morning. And it's a 4 intense days of us helping you build your store out, making sure you're in the right niche, helping you with your niche research. It's a lot of hands-on, this is how you do it type of thing. And you get to mastermind with myself and Barry and Mike as well. And we're in a $25,000 a night suite. It is incredible. It's at the Palms, and we have one of their biggest penthouses. There's a basketball court in this penthouse, guys. So you get to spend the 4 days with us in the penthouse as well, and it's crazy. So there are 2 options, guys. If you want to join us, write down Vegas with your phone number, okay? And if you want the Vegas stream, which is a lot less expensive, but it's still there. Again, you get streamed access to everything. You get to interact with me and look over my shoulder, and it's more of an interactive thing. If you want just the knowledge, guys, of course, Amify is going to be there for you. But you're not going to get the accountability of a mastermind, of being there with myself, me looking at your products, me looking at your store, me helping you find the supplier, me helping you build the store out, having access to my tech team, having access to my designers. So again, again, if you want access to either join us or stream the 4-day live event, please write in your name or phone number. If you're watching this on a replay, send an email, okay? Send an email to myself personally. I don't answer any questions. I'm not in this email. My virtual assistant will look at it and forward the email to me at roger@reallysuccessful.com. So if you're watching the replay and it's like Monday, Tuesday, and you want to join us for Vegas or get access to the stream, send me an email, roger@reallysuccessful.com. I'll forward this over to Barry and the team, and they'll give you a quick phone call. But I've got everyone here. So again, guys, Mary Lou, don't just put in your name. Put in number Vegas for this incredible experience. Or if you want to get access to the stream. If you don't, that's fine. Guys, I'm going to give you guys a ton of content in this course. Don't worry about it. But if you are someone who needs someone to be there to coach them, to guide them, to take you by the hand and help you succeed, this is certainly a program for you. All right. Sounds good, guys. So next training session will be in Vegas. I'll be in Vegas with Mike. We're going to do it at 8 or 9 o'clock. Give you guys some great tips and great things and stuff like that. Really, really excited about that. So guys, again, just leave your name and telephone number if you want to join us for Vegas, or if you want access to the live stream. It's 4 intense days. The stream is going to be up like 13 hours a day. You get access to all the recordings, everything else. Put in your name and phone number. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you very soon.